Hello everybody, your old friend Garol coming to you from Music Zoo today with my old friend Mike from Taylor Guitars to talk about two of our best-selling Builder's Edition models, the K14ce and the K24ce. So we're going to get into some of the differences between those, and I'll let you take it from there, Mike.
Well, when we started the Builder's Edition series, just to review what that is, it's basically Andy Powers building guitars with all the player appointments that he would want in a guitar. So let's start with the look of the instrument. It's done in a silent satin finish. It gives a nice matte look to the guitar. And why did Andy do that? Because he says when he plays he sweats, and when he sweats he squeaks. So on a gloss finish you get a little bit more squeaking going on the satin finish. It takes away that forearm noise or that rubbing up against your shirt as you're playing. And when you're recording, you know that everything counts when it comes to miking up a guitar. So all those noises get picked up by good microphones. So he wanted to eliminate that portion of it. But also, he added beveled armrest to all of these models. So having the beveled armrest on there, it makes the guitar actually play a little bit smaller because you're not pulling the guitar into your body or reaching over that extra,
like sharp edge.
Yeah, you're not reaching over that extra sharp edge on the lower bout of the guitar. It makes it a little bit smaller, a lot more comfortable to play. But also by having that beveled edge, your arm just lays nicely over the top of the guitar. Since you're not pulling it into your body, it allows the guitar to vibrate even more. So it actually does have a sonic aspect to it. And then he went the extra step and did a contour in the cutaway as well. And not only that, if you look at the heel follows along with it, with the back of the guitar as well. So that way you can get all the way up and play fully in that second octave without having a big heel block in the way or a big chunk of the guitar blocking you from the 20th and 21st frets if you go that far with certain guitars.
And here's Music Zoo, we love living up there.
Yeah, it's all about the second octave shred. Everything up here. But here's the best part about it. Since it's constructed with V-class bracing, all those notes in that second octave that normally get a little squirrely, that kind of have that oscillation of tone, well, they're dead on.
You're right. The intonation is very accurate with that bracing pattern.
The intonation is dead accurate because of the uniform rocking of the top because of V-class bracing. Now, some other things you'll notice on both of these guitars, they all have abalone trim around the entire top of the guitar, as well as the back of the guitar. And you can see it comes with some really gorgeous koa that we use on these models. And then with the abalone, we actually put that around the sound hole as well. And we implant it in the fingerboard for the spring vine inlay. And it also matches up top on the headstock. We have that abalone spring vine inlay on the headstock as well. We finished the whole thing off with Goto tuners, which are 21-to-1 ratio tuners. So great for fine tuning, really dialing in that exacting tuning that you would like, especially if you're recording, or if you're singing, because you don't want to be off pitch with yourself. And actually, tuning is good in general. I find better tuning is better all around. And then we do a shaded edge burst finish on the entire guitar, which really makes the grain pop. Now that's what you're going to find on both of these. Obviously, there's a big difference between both of these guitars, and that's the K14 has a spruce top. The K24 has all koa tone wood construction. So solid koa top, sides, and back on the Builder's Edition K24ce. Torrified spruce top with koa sides and back on the Builder's Edition K14ce. Now what does that mean to you as the player? Well, the response is obviously going to be different. When we talk about koa as a tone wood, we say it's sort of the perfect wood because it gives you all the tonal colors. It gives you a high end like maple, it gives you a rich mid-range like mahogany, and a low mid like rosewood. And over time, as koa opens up more, you get more low end, more full low end. So it becomes a little bit of everything throughout the entire spectrum. The top, though, is going to be a big differentiator in the tone. And this is where you're going to see our friend Jordan playing a couple of different passages on both of these guitars to show that off. But the explanation is this. A koa top guitar is going to give you more of what koa does. It's going to give you more of that high end, more of that mid-range, more of that low mid right out of the box. Whereas a torrified spruce top is going to project further and give you more depth of tone right out of the box. So really the difference is up to you whether or not you find it important or, I mean, you do have the aesthetic factor of having a Koa top guitar. It looks really cool.
Which is very important.
Not to say that the Torrefied top doesn't look cool. It does. But at the end of the day, you need to play and listen to these guitars, and it's up to you to decide which one of these fits best for what you're doing.
Or maybe you need one of each.
Or maybe you need one of each. I don't disagree with that at all.
Right.
But here's Jordan playing both of these, and you can make the decision for yourself.
So we always have these in stock here at the Music Zoo. They are always individually photographed and listed on our site. So the guitar that you see in those images is the guitar you would receive. You can hand select that beautiful Koa, and make sure that you subscribe to this ZooTube channel and follow us on all of our socials at the Music Zoo. Thanks again for coming out, Mike. This has been super helpful.